Yeah, let's go for a ride. Let's talk Cadillacs. So this is my 72 Calais. It's a 472. But I've done quite a bit of work too. I've had it for about 6 or 7 years. Now I've got this Eldorado that you guys see on the channel, and we're working on it. So of course there's problems. It sat for many years, and they were actually going to scrap that stinking Eldorado, and somebody called me, thankfully. And I have always wanted, my dream Cadillac has always been a triple black 72 Eldorado. And this car looked triple black. It's actually dark green, but it'll be triple black. The interior is black. The vinyl roof is black, and it's going to be black again. I mean, I had to take it off. It was terrible. So that's what we're doing with the Cadillacs. The Calais is pretty much a done deal. I enjoy driving it around. And then we've got the Eldorado. The Eldo. Haven't named it yet. That's weird. This one's called Lowdown because it's got the airbags on it and everything. Oh yeah, we like to play with that. So, got to figure out what I can do on the Eldo. I don't think well, I guess I have seen a guy put bags on an Eldo. So I'm going to have to investigate that. But right now, I'm going to show you what we're doing with the stinking brakes. So stick around town. So I guess if you guys like the old school caddies, then you're in the right place. If you're a purist, you're in the wrong place, because we're not pure here. We're just rocking and rolling the old school styling caddy shacks, maybe some lowered, maybe some stock, maybe some souped up. But hey, it's all gonna be here. So make sure you stick around town, like and subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Caddy Shack. Oh man, do I got something cool to show you guys in this episode. This is real old school. You see over my shoulder there, we're gonna take a look at a very cool 63 Caddy. Okay guys, welcome back. This is Scott, so it's easy to remember his name. Scott with a 63, and I'm Dane Scott. Tell me about this killer white 63 Caddy I see sitting over here.
Oh, I bought this about 8 years ago. I always did like old cars. I have a 53 someday I'll finish putting together, but...
53 Caddy or?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Caddy. I wanted something I could drive.
Yeah.
And this is my driver.
That's right, your grocery getter, right?
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
Hoopty.
Yeah, Hoopty?
Hoopty. I'm from Cleveland.
Okay. So where did it come from?
Kind of on the west side of Cleveland over by Orange. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not.
No.
Okay, down 271 away.
Okay, yeah.
I bought it. It was at supposed to be an auction. I bought it online, sight unseen, so you know how that goes.
Yeah. So that's would that be considered? Can we look at it while we're talking?
All right,
yeah. That's probably got a 429 in it, does it? Or?
Got a 429. I put a 429 in it.
Okay.
I had a 390 original.
A 390, did you say?
Yeah.
A little hard to hear. We're on Route 20 here, major route, but yeah. So would this be considered a Series 62
this
or?
Is 62.
Okay, yeah.
The base model.
What kind of mileage was on it?
It's about 77,000.
Oh, that's not bad. Holy cow! Yeah.
It's from Ohio, so it's got. It has a lot of body work.
Oh, but yeah, but it's clean.
It's a driver.
Good Lord, for 63, it's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Did they tell you any history on it? Do you know, or?
No, the guy's actually California. I never met the man.
Uh-huh.
So I was, like I said, I bought it sight unseen. And when I first bought it, they cut all the springs on it. And it's at really low.
Yeah.
And it was so low, I was driving down 271 in the high speed lane, they used to say. First time I ever drove this car, I had no plates, no insurance, nothing. I go along and I hit a bump, and it hit so hard, this hubcap, driver's side hubcap, flew up right across the windshield and somewhere. I don't know where it went to this day.
So you had to find another one.
Yeah, I just kept on rolling because I had no insurance.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you know,
I hear you.
No legal plates and all that good stuff.
Can we see the motor?
Oh yeah. So needless to say, I rebuilt the suspension on the front.
Yeah. Did you put what, factory springs back in it, or what?
They're lowered springs.
Okay. Yeah. I tried that because the airbags are kind of a pain in the rear end, to be honest with you. You're always chasing air, or sometimes the manifold is leaking, and you know, I'll come out and the front's down, and I've swore, you know, 100 times I'm going to go back to the springs, and I actually did. I took all the bags off and I cut the springs down, and it was okay, but I'm like, you know, I spent a lot of money for all that air ride stuff. I want to make it work, so I put it back on, and it's still kind of a pain, but it looks great when you just set it down, you know.
You can't beat that.
But yeah.
My 53, I got it on airbags, like you said. Always chasing leaks too.
Yeah.
Sitting's not helping.
But when you set it down, it's just like, okay, there's where I spent all that money. It just looks so good. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, this is a 64, 429.
Uh-huh.
I got fuel injection on it.
Okay.
Put an electric fan. A little bit of it drives a lot better with the fuel injection, needless to say.
Make it more convenient to drive. Yep.
Before with the 390, I had trouble starting it all the time, and I finally hooked up with a factory owner's manual, and it said you got to pump it 4 times.
Okay.
And pumped it 4 times and fired right up.
That's with the fuel injection, or
no, that was
before.
Factory 390, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I always had trouble starting. I was playing with the choke and all that nonsense.
I was wondering if these hubcaps were factory, but they must be. They're Caddy hubcaps.
These are 53 hubcaps. They're 1 year only.
Oh,
and they take a special rim. You got to have the 53 rim.
Okay.
A lot of people call these the sombreros.
Okay.
I always did like them.
I like them.
Neat.
Yeah, because I thought, well, they're custom, but then I saw the Cadillac logos on them. Yeah.
That's the bad side of the car. It's always that side. It's the curb side of the car. It's always bad.
Yeah, well, hey.
I don't know.
That's better. The driver's side's better to have looking good.
There you go.
Hey, tell me about your buddies out front here.
Mom.
They've been hanging out a long time waiting to look at this Cadillac.
I first started out with the AC, the tractor. My buddy gave me a skeleton. I had it at my other place. Then I ride motorcycle, and I figured, well, I'm going to put all my parts together. I started a little shop here for myself and my buddies. I like skeletons because they don't care if you're white or black, male, female. They don't care who you are.
That's right. They don't argue with you.
You got that right. Everybody's the same.
Any chance of starting us up to hear it a little bit? Or?
Let's see if it'll start.
Okay.
Fuel injection's kind of funny.
Yeah, this is, it's all here.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
find the right seat cover for it, so I'm using this truck one.
Oh yeah, she wants to start. She wants to run. For your exhaust.
It had a dual exhaust on it when I bought it, but the mufflers were so bottomed out. I put cheap turbo mufflers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sounds good.
Hey, it needs to be cleaned, but I try to clean about every other day or so.
Yeah.
You know, as long as the weather's nice. This car is something else. Nothing works. Nothing worked on it. So I had to get the windows, I had to get the seat working. I'm still messing with all the heaters.
What was the problem there? Bad grounds or?
No, it's just being old from sitting, you know.
Did you have to get new motors, window motors or something?
I just freed them up.
Yeah.
They're slow, but they do work, you know.
Yep.
My wing is loose. I have a 64 parts car. That actually's got electric wings on it. So I'm gonna put the electric wings in there. That's pretty neat, isn't it?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, especially on the passenger side too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Geez, the headliner's good too in it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, she's running smooth.
Yeah.
Just warms up a little bit. And...
It's refill. It's 30 over.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to find parts for this thing. I got too much money in this engine.
Yeah.
But they had two different cams. The stock cam are a little bit mild, and this has got the mild cam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You run good.
Yeah, yeah.
You run good. I watch the gas gauge go down when I drive it.
Oh, I hear you. Trust me. All right, Scott, I sure appreciate it. Show me this fine 63. Yep. So there's what a power washer does to your finger if you get it in the way. This is where they have D-Day every year. Biggest D-Day celebration in the world. Reenactment, I should say. If you guys are into the D-Day reenactment and all things related, this is the place in August. Every year. This is our township park here in Conneaut, Ohio. Beautiful. Oh yeah, nice. They made all new restrooms this year and concessions, and usually we have our car crews down here. They take us out through here onto the beach. Yeah, very cool. You guys should come to Conneaut, Ohio, because we also have a killer railroad museum with all kinds of nickel plate, New York Central, Bessemer Railroad paraphernalia, because this was a railroad town. The ships, the harbor, the ore docks, and the railroads were huge here. This town was basically all railroad and shipping. So nowadays it's still railroad and it's still ore docks, but yeah, let's take a little drive out towards the beach on this beautiful fall day. And of course, it makes it nice in a gorgeous 72 Cadillac. That's what I'm talking about. See, over there is where they take us out. We park for the car shows every Thursday starting in May. Look at all that up there, just beautiful. Wait till next year. We haven't even gotten into winter. It's fall. That's the downside of living up here. Winter. Can't stand it. But it's part of life. Up the hill we go. So I missed showing you guys when the Eldo was delivered from Jay's Auto Wrecking in Edinburgh, PA. And the guy that delivered it, his name's Tuna. So I wanted to get him on here when he brought the Eldo. And so then we'll pick up the update, but I wanted to show you the beginning stuff because I failed to put that in the last video. So we'll do that, and then I'll give you the update, and then we'll say sayonara. It's here. Looking good. That's how it's done.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Tuna. I appreciate it. You're bringing me the pilot project here for this new channel.
Land yacht.
So the first official act on the Eldo is we want to make him look just a little nicer. I know he's embarrassed. He's all ripped up here, and all that's obviously is going to be replaced with a new vinyl roof at some point. So let's do a little cleanup of the wound. So the story on this car is it was the parts car for a convertible restoration that was I don't know if they lost interest or the guy just moved on. I don't know. So this being the parts car, they had taken there's some things missing, obviously. The skirts, there's a piece of chrome missing there. They took all of the vinyl roof pieces, or they might be in the trunk, and all of the roof or the hood trim is gone. There's supposed to be a piece here, and a piece there. So everything on the hood's gone, including the hood ornament. But all that stuff you can get, and it's probably either in the trunk or it might be, you know, with the other parts which are to come. Serious chop shop going on here. Success. Oh man. Yep, both of those bottom pieces are here for the fenders. That's the front of the hood. That's the top of the hood. That's the bottom of the Rear windshield. No, this is. Oh man, that's awesome. How about that? Wheel wells, trim, both of those. And these are probably for the vinyl roof frames too are back here. Nice. That goes above the headlight. That goes above the headlight. Yep. Huh? Yeah. Even the piece that went back there. And we got me a little Eldorado for the back of the back side of the trunk cover. I'll show some of this. First order of business, get the steering wheel off. Because we want to get this thing started.
I leave you for 5 seconds.
That's right. Nice ignition. Somebody tried to get in that thing. That's why the glass is broke.
I wonder if they tried to use the brick on the ignition too.
I told you at the beginning of the episode, I'm going to give you an update on some brakes that we've been doing on the Eldo. So here's the update. Here's what we've been doing, including brakes, but had to change out the locks because it didn't have any keys at all. And been cleaning up in here. Look at this. Looks a little different, don't it? Mm-hmm. So, got me a rear view mirror put back up there, although it's got some weird stuff behind it, but it's up there. And we got us a new ignition. Works like a champ. Got lights working. Accessory lights. Of course, I need some covers back there for those, but they're working. Got dash lights working, although you probably can't see those. Yeah, they turn on. But, yeah. So all that's been together and some cleaning inside here. Now, also have to replace the springs in this latch yet. It works, but if you lock it, it won't unlock, and it's a pain. You got to take this off from inside and get it in there and kind of jiggle it to get it to unlock. So there's 2 little springs that are responsible for that, and they're here somewhere. They're only about this big. Little guys. Oh well. So we're going to get those changed out so we can use the new locks, because that would be nice. All right, and then this is the other brake hose for the right front. That is the only brake left to do, and we could not get brakes on this for nothing. We couldn't get it to bleed. You know, you could have held a gun to my head and I couldn't have got those brakes to bleed. So we replaced the brake lines in the back. This is the only one that would bleed as it sat, and then the right rear, that thing was dry, so we figured it was blocked somewhere. So we made a new brake line, and bada bing bada boom, she bled. So then we had to move to the front. Those were bad, and of course there's new calipers, rotors, pads, and now the brake line work. Also the proportioning valve, that's a little tool that you got to put in it to bleed the brakes. Otherwise it's going to give you big trouble, because it'll go either way and then it's locked and you can't bleed your brakes. So long story short, that's the original proportion valve that's in there. This one I bought 70 beans for that bad boy, and stupid me, I didn't put the tool in, take out the switch and put the tool in before I tried to bleed, and this one tripped and can't get it untripped. We took it apart and she's still not I don't know what the deal is there, to be honest with you. We're just pulling our hair out trying to figure stuff out here, but I think we got her licked now. So we're at 75% brakes. Oh, and check this out. You know what this is? This is a brand spanking new carburetor. It's running pretty good. Still acts like it's got a little vacuum leak somewhere. Or Mr. Wizard just thinks that it needs to get out on the road and go. It needs to drive. So as soon as I get the other right front brake hooked up, and we get her all bled, we're going for a ride. We'll see if we get rid of that last little bit of rough running. But it's got all new plugs, points, wires, carburetor. We've plugged, oh hey, how you doing? Love you too. The truck's right around the corner there delivered, and they got to honk their horn as they back up. So anyway, oh yeah, we got a new master cylinder, of course, and all that mess as well. Hopefully I didn't lose all of, yeah, it's still in there in the front. We'll get that. So, and then this is also the release for the hood latch, and I've got it. I've been putting penetrating oil in here, hoping that eventually it'll work its way down all the way because it's froze. And it's $99 for a hood release cable. No. Or as Dr. Evil would say, how about no, Scott? Better places to spend money, but I mean, this car, come on. This car is killer. And once I get my skirt covers again, those need to be there because I don't like it without them. But they'll be there. Trust me, this Eldo is going to be killer. So here we are, stuck inside for the winter. We got our first little bit of snow overnight, Halloween night. We got it last night. Oh, it's all gone, thank God. You can see little remnants. But yeah, it's that time of year. So there's the episode. I gave you an update on the Eldo. I gave you a little drive in the Calais. I showed you a very killer 63. And I think that'll be a wrap. So listen, make sure you like and subscribe. Stick around town. We'll catch you on the next one.